greenwash your carbon offsets. My doors are closed for that. Do not, that's what the rest of the world is doing. Stop doing that. Give us something you can do that scales up the industry or even your company. And I will circulate through Nutshell and other forums and through our industries ministry and others what we can do to reset priorities for businesses. Pakistan, just to assure you, has reset priorities yesterday in the cabinet. We will not compromise on our long-term mitigation goals and our promises made. Those are promises to ourselves. But we have shifted focus to adaptation. Adaptation, in simple language, outside of climate science, means the country has to level up its resources and thinking and planning to face down climate disasters. Now that means provinces have to pretty much level up. Our job is to give them policies, nobody is giving them that. We have been started now, we started with hazardous waste, and I will be moving from here to the agriculture task force, and then we will be working on both water and agriculture. So those will be our priorities. We cannot have water wiped out, we cannot have our food wiped out. We're already importing loads of it. And the renewables mitigation targets, we'll be moving on those in any case because we need to reduce our import bills and we have the natural resources. But right now the base load will be coal. That is the case and that's how it is. I do not wish to be lying to you. So what can businesses do? Businesses need to assess the burden of impact, reset priorities, and suggest to us, have a conference, as well you can do that. We will facilitate what you need. Suggest to us what you need from the government to help you plan and adapt to the new climate catastrophe, because it's a catastrophe, it's not going to change. Obviously, innovation and new tech will play a huge part in this, the digital economy will. Offset. We are signing on all the textile companies onto Pakistan Net Zero, which really just means that they start reducing and capping their emissions, which many can do. So many of the big companies, especially the Karachi-based ones, are signing on, and we are giving them the caps to do that. All of you can be responsible, and more sustainable. You can build in green tech and green goals. We can sit with you to do that. We can have a separate session for that, but Asfar wanted me to set a kind of bigger, broad-based goal, and I had to share with you what's actually happening in the country, because I don't think anyone had figured this out, nor had this ministry even wrapped its head around the level of crisis. I'm going to end with just saying, I'll give you an example. Look at IKEA. We all know that Swedish company. A lot of Swedish companies are into high innovation, and that's what this leadership conference is about. And they are looking at, they're procuring their wood, 50% of their wood from sustainable forests, and 100% of their cotton from farms that are compliant with the better cotton regulations. Now you can start looking at that. Your human resource can also start, your procurements can start looking at that, and you can begin innovations in your own company. There's packages in Lahore. They are doing a vast amount of recycling, but not enough. So there are companies that are they're enhancing their climate literacy. They are looking for better technology, and they're seeking to decarbonize their own production cycles, their manufacturing cycles, and even if they're agri-tech companies. Now, agri-tech can assist us and each other a great deal. Agriculture is one of the biggest emitters of global gases, almost 80%, I must say, 80 to 85 in Pakistan. Shocking figure. So I really need to get to that agriculture conference. They're using all the water almost, and they are one of, without even knowing, a big emitter all over the world. So we've all got to eat, right? The human race needs to eat. So we have to figure out what to do on our own time, in our own space, because the rest of the world is just not coming to anyone's rescue. Everybody is looking for nature to set back its default. It's not happening, ladies and gentlemen. We all have to do what we can. And if any of you need access, opportunity to engage, or any knowledge that you want to share, innovations that you want to bring to the table, our doors are open. If Asfar can't get you to me, then very few people can. Thank you very much for your time. I'm so sorry I exceeded my limit. Thank you.
वफाकी वज़ीर मौसमियाती तब्दीली शहर रहमान बिजनेस लीडर्स समिट से खिताब कर रही थी। उन्होंने कहा कि पूरी दुनिया में माहौलियाती तब्दीलियाँ रूनुमा हो रही हैं। माहौलियाती तब्दीली से हमारे माहौल पर भी गहरे असरात मुरतब हो रहे हैं। ग्लेशियर्स पिघलने के बाद सैलाब के खतरात भी बढ़ गए हैं। पाकिस्तान हालिया बारिशों से बहुत बुरी तरह से मुतासिर